Welcome! Thanks for joining me for your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 16th of March for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. You can also click beneath this video on the link and subscribe to my monthly free astrology magazine, regular updates and or your free daily horoscope. This week begins in quite a momentous way with Mercury returning to the sign of Pisces. Now Mercury first moved into this area this year on the 3rd of February. Mercury's not at its best in Pisces. Pisces is instinctive, it's dreamy, it's watery, whereas Mercury favours facts and figures and clarity. So even though there is the return of Mercury to Pisces, we still have to make sure that we double down on the detail. So that's when communication is going to be important this week. But this can also be a week of power. Power can be used constructively, where we have a target, an objective, and we work towards it with passion, enthusiasm, determination, and willpower. And the combination between Jupiter, Mars, and Pluto can give us an enormous push to go towards the substantive things we want to achieve. But power can also be used negatively. So if someone tries to push you around, especially around your rights, or not respect your boundaries, then it is going to be important to stand your ground. Mars coming into a conjunction with Pluto, exactly as this week draws to a close, could see world events be a little bit more intense, and it could be around a nation state being a little bit too forceful. However, we also have the potential for initiation this week because the Sun returns to the sign of Aries on Friday at 3:50 a.m. GMT. We have the spring vernal equinox and the start of the new Western astrological year. So really exciting. But also we have Saturn moving on Sunday, which is about community and coming together collectively. That moves into Aquarius on Sunday, but it is going to be forging a very constructive link with the Sun all through this week. Firstly, in its transit through Capricorn with the Sun in Pisces, where we can blend our pragmatism with our instinctiveness, and then later in the week with our desire to start new things, with thinking ahead, planning ahead, Saturn in Aquarius. Aquarius is very future orientated. So if we can blend our ability to connect with others with what we do as individuals, there's so much to go for this week. It really, really is exciting. And the move of Saturn into Aquarius is one which is going to last just briefly through till the 1st of July because Saturn goes into a retrograde on the 11th of May. But Saturn is going to be coming back into Aquarius on the 17th of December and followed by Jupiter on the 20th of December. So the very end of this year is going to have a very much a philosophical and Aquarius vibe, partly because of the solar eclipse that occurs on the 14th of December in Sagittarius. So we're going to come together, I feel, much more as this year draws to a close. But in this particular week, I think it is about transitions from the very Capricornian energy that's so dominated and has been so polarizing over the last few years in lots of different ways across the world. But for now, this is an opportunity for us all to move forwards and really welcome in this new astrological year. Your specific forecast, Virgo, makes me mindful of the impact that Neptune has had on your sign since 2012. Neptune's dreamy, it's idealistic bringing, it's psychic, but it's not very tangible. So it's possible that there has been a bit of confusion as Mercury, your ruler, has been working its way through that part of your situation. With Mercury going back into Pisces at the start of this week, something that has been a bit to and fro and not completely clear could start to come good for you, particularly as the Sun in Pisces links superbly with Saturn. For sure, Saturn can be limiting and it can provide resistance, But in this sextile with the Sun, it's a very enabling angle. So you have the benefits of the Sun, the soul power that's giving you the drive to connect to others successfully, structured with Saturn, which is about your personal expression. So what you say can be what you mean this week, and that can help to cut through a swathe from any confusion or mix-ups or misunderstandings there may have been as Mercury has gone through its retrograde. Now, the clarity will really emerge, I think, from the 29th of March as Mercury reaches out of the shadow period. But this is a week when there is that collection of energy in the sign of Capricorn beyond Saturn, and it's Jupiter, it's Mars, which loves being in Capricorn. It's very passionate there, and also Pluto. If you feel unfulfilled, and the last couple of years has highlighted the lack of creativity that you have in your everyday role or life, this combination can give you the drive and determination to really cut through and make a big difference. It is important, however, when Mars and Pluto come together in a conjunction, which is where the energies of two planets merge together. So Mars is about instant gratification, desire. It's about willpower. It's about masculine energy. Pluto is about transformation, but it can also be about secret power, the dark side. So when the two come together, it is possible, for example, that you could be attracted, if you're single, to someone who's supremely sensual, but not very good for you. So we have to be mindful of the energy that these can bring together. But if you're clear about what you want to achieve, and Saturn's angle with the Sun will help that clarity, then I think it can give you more oomph, more sex appeal. You're going to be absolutely emanating the stuff this week. And with Venus and also Uranus in such an exciting part of your horoscope, if you are wanting to spark something into action in terms of your love life, this is surely a great week to go for it. And also the start of the astrological year on Friday with the Sun returning to Aries is about transitions for you. It's about change, transformation. And it's exciting because it links with Saturn as Saturn makes its way out of Capricorn into Aquarius on Sunday. The two collaborate perfectly. So 8th house energy, Saturn moves into an area which is very akin to the energies of your own sign, precision. It's all about making sure that the organisation in your world is working as well as it could. Now usually, but not always, Virgo people can have a good appreciation of that sense of order. But maybe even if you have, it's not an order that's giving you a sense of productivity, a sense of satisfaction. So something does need to transform in your world. I feel you have a prime opportunity as this week draws to a close. It's been such a pleasure connecting with you in what's going to be an absolutely awesome week commencing the 16th of March. And remember, please click beneath this video to subscribe to my magazine, my mail outs, your free daily horoscope, or you can snaffle your year ahead personal horoscope and character analysis and get 30% off, or you can choose to have a one-to-one personal astrology reading with me. Thank you.